The story goes is it took 90,000 watts of power to beat two 80-watt humans. And so the thing about AI and machine learning and cognitive, whatever you want to call it, is you need the corpus of data to feed it to have valuable insights, but you need unbelievable computing power to process it. Like, even when we think our computers are fast, like, this is like unbelievable. Like, so Watson now is working with all the top clinics around the world, and Watson has read every medical journal ever written in the world, any language, and every day ingests the next medical journals that are released, any topic. And so it's not like Watson just takes the metadata and said, here's skin cancer, here's whatever. It looks for conflicts and things that are similar from, there's an Italian study here and a study out of the Mayo Clinic here, and it says, well, these do or do not agree. And so now, because that wattage, that computing power is so intense, we're getting into carbon technology in terms of building out faster processors. So Moore's law, which is the nerdy, that's what's really evolved to allow us to be where we are, we think will break, will fall. And these processors will be able to process like I think we all saw Justin Trudeau when he was talking about quantum computing, I think, right? And so quantum and carbon, you're gonna have these incredible processors that we're building with incredible cognitive software that we're building that will now mean when you go for cancer screening, it has the corpus of the world's information, even though you live in Tweed. But even more so is it's not gonna be, hey, a male that has this type of blood, we run them on this kind of a drip. It's gonna be at your specific DNA level, because that'll be technology that you can get in the doctor's office in like moments, right? Because the computing power will be so fast, the corpus will be so big. So I think we talk about sending Watson back to medical school because it's great that it won Jeopardy and has this really longitudinal view of data, but to go very deep on oncology and everything else, to have that, I think we're gonna see it in our lifetime, I really do. And then the Elon Musk one is we've seen all those sci-fi movies around cyborgs, but if you think about his point of view and the work we're doing, or IBM's doing, is his point is your eyes can ingest so much. Like, even right now, you guys are looking at me, is his shirt untucked, kind of wrinkly, why is he leaning on the counter? Like, all the stuff we take in and we don't take in, right? Just in the conversation. So we can input a lot, our brain can process a lot, but why is it that this is a very limiting output? Right? If you think about how much your eyes can take and how much your brain can do, and then to send me a text or try to get it out like this, like, it's just so inefficient. It's like thousands of X more inefficient, the output, than the input. And so there are people that believe, Elon Musk being one of them and myself being one of them, that we are going to have to become some form of human. Cyborg makes you feel like you're just like out there, but there's gonna have to be a way off your brainstem or something to take that data off faster than your voice or your hands can allow. Or Elon Musk believes, or we're gonna become house pets. We are gonna become house pets for the cognitive age because they're just so smart and robots are so fast. And I look at the work we're doing, and to answer your question finally, look at the work we're doing with banking, of filing checks. We used to send that work offshore to India and other places. They're now saying we want to replace the offshore with robots that file. Like, we don't even want the offshore people anymore. We just want full robotic automation, right? And so when you look at cognitive systems and robotics, it sounds really Jetson, I get it, and it sounds really tinfoil hat to say we're gonna have to have some Wi-Fi way of getting it out of ourselves faster if we're gonna compete with computers. Until my favorite quote that I close with around emerging tech, drones, AR, VR, blockchain, cognitive, machine learning, is the greatest challenge with emerging tech is our willingness to accept that it's emerging.